on.
What is that?
If you can run
Yeah,
the
we ain't game
football,
forever.
you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
40 zip? About 40 zip? You thinking 40 zip? Something like damn. Negative.
Texas A&M about to put it away to start
Yeah, my feet are wobbly. Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Looking for space, it's Nicholson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Robinson looking to pass. Quickly complete. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Makes the grab. It's Darrell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you could be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
That's a real good-looking throw. I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling the plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been. And the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught in the backfield, it's Nicholson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football. It's really basic. Some of those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra first downs, then you can go make big plays.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bama!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this open drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane and stop him at the 16.
That went to the bar right there.
Going right to work up top. Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius as we play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they build this dynasty at Alabama.
Nice play. This running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle, and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start. And we're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Waits to grab. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. You always see her run the route deep enough to get the 1st down. But if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did it.
Nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the right. Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's what I think makes this so dynamic. He's so dangerous just once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. After that, ladies and gentlemen, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Fires to the wideout.
And I kind of like that running back.
They tried.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
One no cover.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Robinson will throw. Buys some time. He'll try to do it himself. Big pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
On the third play of the drive, third down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Throws for the end zone. Touchdown time. They went for the ball and it paid off with the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Get off.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Shadow of the ends of a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so you punt after that point when you pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field positions already. Really bad play by the offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And they had 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done. And he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And then they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. They're working that left side. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. What a play to get inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And that's the 2nd time he's gotten to the quarterback, following the legacy of those great Crimson Tide pass rushers like Will Anderson, like Ryan Anderson or Tim Williams, or the great Derek Thomas or Cornelius Bennett, who could get to the quarterback.
I like it. You're running oxygen. They roll those guys. And that's what they do. They're a pressure defense, and they're going to come after the quarterback. They ain't going to give you time to find open guys to beat their DBs, and they got so many great pass rushers that don't really like quarterbacks, so I really like them.
Got his hand quick. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the feet.
Snagged in the middle. It's shared. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get into my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave him some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Leads you with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama quickly back to the line. Robinson looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get into the 32.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right now.
As soon as I care, I'm going to let you know, though. I'm holler.
It's picked off. That's 18.
As soon as I care, I'm going to let you know, though. As soon as I give it there, I'm going to talk to you, all right?
And they said they wanted to force mistakes.
The moment I give it there, I'll let you know, all right? Yeah, just hold the breath on
This
too.
drive
Oh,
will
yeah.
get away from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to... Oh, they block it!
You never know how weather affects the kick, and the rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration, getting back deep in the backfield, and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. A strike downfield. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Alabama pushing the tempo. Robinson will throw. Got a man. It's Nicholson. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake. Now throw. And they're not on the same page there.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball with different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He wants to change this route. Right back up top on second and 10. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. Wide open, he makes the catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They want to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one you'd like to have back.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Well, they may have to give this guy a homestead exemption in the end zone. He spent so much time in there, and we're not even at halftime.
I lost count. I know that's on their stat sheet in front of you, but goodness gracious, that's at least 3 that I can remember, so he's having a heck of a day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be on down to 24. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Pulls it in, it's Bobo. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down on the 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's got room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down to the 37.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. High space on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field. Knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They just keep firing. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You're going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now. And like Bermuda, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long,
turn it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama! Once he got a snap, it was all right to the house.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march down the field and score. There's no end in sight.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. it with the back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum shift in play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. What can you fire? Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take a penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Second and 10 here. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wide out. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
We'll do a flag. We'll throw it.
This game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete. By this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. Up-tempo for the offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Rush is on him. Trying to make magic. Running through contact. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Nicholson. Oh, he's got a chance. Wide open spaces. Touchdown time. And the route is on.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He got out of
They've got
it.
a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit more.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. It's just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pumps it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he'll get it down after a solid return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Robinson looking to pass. Working that left side.
This is good play, my boy. See the arm. See the down. Good ball.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into
And a swat.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the
I don't even play this shit, though. I only play when this Dynasty game. Madden and 2K. I ain't played the last a few months. I only played for Dynasty. That's the only time you see me on this. Dynasty. When they're Dynasty, I don't play. And then 2K and that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives.
That's what I'm getting it so fast.
To get the running game
It's just a team.
Space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up
I still ain't trying to find no playbook for these boys.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a
What
play
happened,
that they
man?
could have
Yeah.
used a lot
You mad
earlier.
because he broke something, man?
Because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play. If you want to do that, my goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
2nd down, he'll throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between them.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole.
Got already?
Short of the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it.
Good block, baby.
They could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
It's been
Yeah, the catch him better than you do it.
Seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what happens.
That's caught. It's shared. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see.
Hits the afterburner. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones. They just did right there.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He was a runner, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep.
3:25.
Robinson will throw. He wants it all. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
What do you see there?
Third and goal for the offense. They'll send him back in motion. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Pass is broken up and incomplete as they were trying to strike for six. So on fourth and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Looking to get it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall.
That's our damn, we got a damn deep eyes.
This offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
No.
Defense better do something about it.
We said in the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot.
They came from all them years and not anymore to recruit for about these past 2-3 years.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And back to the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the catch down the right side. There he goes. And crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still don't count it for six.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring,
I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep your foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defensive job to stop it.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking for a crease, it's Dickerson. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Robinson looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Darisaw. Good throw and catch. Takes it down on the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He's looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answers for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead, you got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty with this offense. Actually, this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try, they get it.
Grab behind the line. It's Darisaw. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The offense is hurry and low. Going to swing it on second down. Throw it right. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic.
Negative.
And how about this
This is
offense?
one with no
They're not worried
catch.
about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day.
Crazy completion.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down.
And it's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Darisaw. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting into the 32. One more play to pad the stats. Robinson will throw. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They're just making things harder now. It's first and 20. Looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. He tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.
Close.
Stumbling around a bit earlier this season. They put together